Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Latoria Q. I am back with another video. I'm talking really low because it's really kind of just an early morning for me. But anyway, I wanted to do a video because I've gotten some cool inboxes over probably the last couple of days from different individuals. Thank you for one. Let me say first, let me first say a few things. Thank you for sending me messages. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just checking me out. Reason being is because when I originally started doing this, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna watch. And then it was like, okay. And then I kind of stopped for a while, and then I went out of town. It was my birthday, and then I came back home, and I've been trying to catch up on some business stuff. And then I got a couple more messages, and I was like, people are really watching. So I want to say thank you to those who are watching. Thank you for checking me out. I'm just a girl from Kansas, small town, just trying to do better for myself and my family and my son and all that stuff. So anyway, I am not going to weigh in today. I just wanted to have a chat just because I don't want to do a long video that's full of nothing. I do want to tell you I'm still drinking tea and I'm still drinking coffee. As far as weight loss, I lost about 9 pounds in my first 10 days of taking the Te'Divina and coffee. Now, the reason why I'm not doing a weigh-in and I'm not, posting the coffee and things like that is because, yes, I do sell it. Yes, I am a distributor, but that's not the point of my videos. The point of my videos, I want to tell you why I'm making a channel and the point of my videos. So, the reason why I'm making a channel is because I really want to have the accountability, and that's why I'm so grateful for the text messages or the Instagram messages and the subscribers and people interested in what I'm doing and not just the products, but what I'm actually doing. And I wanted to make a YouTube video because the accountability part of it, but also connecting with other people who are also on a journey. And the journey is not just about health. The journey is about mental clarity, and it's about, just is my heart in the right place? Am I growing how I want to grow? And I get to see myself change over time. And a lot of times we are going through life day in, day out, and we're not really able to reflect as much as we want to about what it is that we did do and where it is we came from and where it is we really, really want to go. And it's important that we watch our own journey. And typically, when I was a kid, I used to write down a lot of my thoughts and my ideas. And then as I became an adult, I was like, okay, I'm going to continue to write down my thoughts and ideas, but I want to do vision boards and things like that. So over time, I have kept myself, focused on my plans and what I'm doing. But what I didn't do is I didn't keep myself accountable. So it could be that I lost weight and then I would quickly regain it back. And it'd be like so disheartening and I would fall off for a while. And I just wanted to connect with other people who were on a similar journey, who wanted to be not like, any other company or whatever, the no judgment zone, but I really wanted to connect with people who weren't in the mood for judging, weren't in the mood for, BS in anybody, but just keep it real and really connect and have dialogue and things like that, even though it's on YouTube. So anyway, what am I doing? So the reason why I wanted to do YouTube is just to kind of catalog where I'm coming from and what it is that I'm trying to do. Also, I do so much more than sell tea products and coffee and pills and stuff. And it's no disrespect to the company. I love Te'Divina. I've been with the Te'Divina for about almost 2 years now. In August, it'll be 2 years. And I haven't made a grand amount of money or anything like that. But what I have done is I connected with people in my local community who are looking to flush away toxins and metals and cleanse their body. It's not a weight loss tea. It's a detoxifying tea. And so it cleanses the blood. It cleanses the liver. It cleanses the kidneys. And it helps your body to get into an optimal state. And that's what we really want. And some of the side effects do include losing weight. And that's because you're cleaning out your intestines and you're flushing out your stomach lining. You're flushing your stomach out so your lining is able to kind of repair repair itself. And so your body does a self-cleanse. And if anybody's ever put their oven like on a self-cleanse, you know that it's going to get really, really, really hot, and then it gets all the gunk out, and then you got to kind of go in and get it flushed out. Well, that's just like the detoxifying tea. You drink the tea, it gets all those chemicals and metals and toxins, and it gets it and grabs it, and when you go poop, it all flushes out. And with the coffee, it gets that caffeine gets you going, and it gets you, it's almost like a thermogenic in a way, and it gets you worked up. That's my son. It gets you worked up in a way, and so, you know, your body is then able to burn a little bit more, and gives you energy and appetite suppressant and things like that. And we have other products, and if you want to go check them out, go to Te'Divina.com / whole new you, and that's whole, WHOLE, new, NEWU, YOU. Anyway, so, and I also have another page, and I'll put that down in the bottom, but follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get better about this social media. You know, I'm not old. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not old, but I'm not big on social media like that, just because I'm a very private person. And it kind of goes back to what my Instagram and YouTube and all this stuff is about. So, not only the accountability part, and I don't want to repeat that anymore, and connecting with others, and I'm not going to repeat that anymore, but also because I'm on a journey, and I'm on this spectacular journey. Let's see, it was 2015, it's 2018 now. It's about 3.5 years ago. I quit my job. A real quick story, and then I'm going to jump up off of here. I quit my job. I was an insurance agent for a national company. And previous to that, I own my own insurance agency. And keep in mind, I'm 36. So if that tells you anything, I do work, I do hustle, I do move. But I was in a position where I was not comfortable. I was overweight then. I was actually closer to 300 pounds than I am now. Like right now, as you guys have seen me check in, I think right now I'm 214. And that's like about 10 pounds since I first started the videos. And, but I started out about 290. And I was having a hard time walking. I was having a hard time breathing. I was having a hard time having just clarity and mental, you know, just mental clarity, and being able to focus on my job and connect with my coworkers, and be in a really good environment, right? Yes, we do have a gym over here. Don't look at mine. Yeah, but it's a little home gym over here, whatever. And I don't use it. I go to Planet Fitness. But anyway, I was having a really hard time breathing. I was having a hard time just being myself, and I wasn't happy. I was miserable. And I came across some products. That was the first detoxifying tea that I started taking, and then I quit my job. I said, I'm through. I'm done. And I'm not encouraging anybody else to quit their job and walk away and do anything dramatic and crazy. It's just I had to do something dramatic for me, right? And so I quit my job, and then I went on this journey. I went on a journey, and I went on a journey to all these places. And the reason why I really probably was most propelled is because the year before that, my grandfather had passed away. My grandfather was like the stable figure in my life. I know he loved me. And, you know, sometimes you have people in your life that are like, oh, I love you. You're so great. You're so awesome. And I care about you and things like that. But then I had my grandfather. My grandfather, I just knew that was somebody in my life I knew who loved me. He didn't mind telling me, excuse me, he didn't mind telling me the truth. He didn't mind imparting wisdom. He didn't mind, like, just, you know, I love my grandfather. And he passed over a year before I quit my job, and I was just going through it, and I gained a lot of weight after he passed. And then I became just really overweight, and I had heart palpitations, I had headaches, my back was hurting all the time. And then I was in an environment that really wasn't conducive to good health. I had a coworker that was always trying to steal my sales, talking crazy. I had a management who let people do whatever they wanted to do and was not holding people accountable. And then it was the people who always showed up at work on time every day that had to be responsible for those who were irresponsible. And it just became too much, especially when you're not taking care of home, this vessel, and you're trying to take care of other homes, other people's vessels. And so it became just really problematic, and I walked away from the job, and I began to do a few things, and that's what I really wanted to drop a video about today. And I'm going to do it really quick. And so first things first, you have to get a goal in your mind. Get a goal in your mind about what you want to accomplish. Now, I'm not just talking about weight loss goals, because that's just the tip of the iceberg. Weight loss goals is something that you can look at as far as in a physical realm, and you can say to yourself, okay, this is what I want to visualize myself as. So me being at 214 right now, I really want to visualize myself at a fine ass 160, okay? But I'm okay with a 180, but a fine ass 160. And so I'm like, what does a person who weighs 160 pounds or is a good full size 8, 7, 8, what are they eating? So I visualize that. And so one of the things that I've done is one of the questions I want to answer from Instagram. I do watch what I eat. Now, I do love food, and I want to be very clear and honest about that. I've looked at the intermittent fasting. I looked at the keto. I looked at a lot of different things. And, yeah, I don't like the whole idea of starving myself. I don't like the whole idea of not being able to eat what I want. But I do like the idea of making sure you count your calories, count your micros and your macros, count your carbs and things like that, and make sure you're not overeating starches or things that are not good for your body. Now, me personally, what I like to do is I like to start the day out mighty healthy. And so like yesterday, I haven't even ate yet today. So yesterday I had like spaghetti squash for lunch with a side of cucumber and pineapples. And to be honest, I wasn't hungry until later on in the evening. And then my mom and dad, which I was visiting, they brought KFC. I won't lie. It was chicken fried steak day. So I ate the chicken fried steak. But what I did do is I just tried to not like overindulge. So I did get a little bit of everything. And then by 8 o'clock, I was done eating. That was it for the day. And I make sure I drink plenty of water. And I do still drink the tea, and I drink the coffee and things like that. So, it's just a matter of making sure you're eating what you're supposed to be eating for you, and don't feel like you're depriving yourself. So that may not be the best tip that I know a nutritionist would give you, but like I said, you have to visualize yourself at where you want to be, and then think about what would I be eating if I was where I was at in my goal. And that way, when you get to your goal, it helps you maintain it, because then it's not like, oh my gosh, now I got to change my whole diet because I've been fasting, or I got to change my whole diet because I've been doing this, that, and the other, and then gain back 10 pounds. We ain't got time for that, okay? I've already did that, dealt with that. I ain't there no more. I want to go ahead and start eating now as if I would be eating if I was already where I wanted to be, right? So that's what I'm doing. 2, the other thing that I did was I spoke to myself. I spoke to myself with the right frame of mind. And I'm going to make this quick because I know this video is ticking. So I spoke to myself with the right frame of mind. And somebody says, what does that mean, Latoria? What do you mean by that? The right frame of mind. So I spoke to myself. I speak to myself as if I've already reached my goals. I speak in the past tense. And the reason why I speak in the past tense, and I know this is crazy, but I'm going to give you a little insider. I'm a psychologist. Yes, I went to school to be a psychologist. Whenever we write a research paper, we have to write in past tense. That's because the research has already been done. So when I speak to myself in past tense, because that means the work has already been done. So that means that I say thank you already in advance. So I'm grateful always. I'm grateful whether it happens or doesn't happen. I'm also speaking in past tense is saying like, I have already met my goal. So in my mind, I'm already 160. Whether I'm in reality or not, doesn't really freaking matter. But what I say to myself is I'm so grateful that I used to have these issues. Like if I notice something like, oh shoot, I'm bending over and I can't tie my shoe, which I don't have that problem anymore. But I just be like, oh, I'm so glad I don't have these problems anymore. Because truth be told, if you keep working at your goal, eventually, in reality, it's going to pass over. And so the things that you notice now are the things that you are able to call out so they can be in past tense. So I'm so glad that I don't have to huff and puff up the stairs anymore. I'm so glad that these days are going to be so over. These days are over. I'm so grateful that I'm driving the car that I want. I'm so grateful that I have the body and I can buy the clothes that I want. I am so grateful. You know what I mean? So I always speak, sorry. It's still, like I said, it's early. Got the little cold, you know. Anyway, so always speak to yourself in past tense because that means it's already done. Okay, that's just a really quick one. I can go into a deeper video later, okay, because I'm almost at 15 minutes. One of the next things that I've done, especially in the beginning, is I take a lot of trips. And the first trip that I took was one of probably the most cleansing trips that I've ever had. And I went to Japan. And I'm not saying go to Japan, but what I'm saying is do things for yourself that will revitalize you all the time. So it's do something new, do something that takes courage, not for other people, but for you. Do things that that inspire you. And the reason why I say that is because there are days that you're going to get on YouTube and you're going to watch people like me. Hey, how you doing? And then you're going to be like, okay, what can I do for myself? And so write down a list of things that will encourage you. So if it is taking a walk in the park, or something I like to do is I go to the park a lot, and that's probably why I mentioned it. I go to the park, I go by myself, I go on the trails, I walk, I talk, I get things out, I talk to nature. Yes, I'm one of those tree hugging people. I talk to nature, I listen to the sounds and the crickets and the frogs and whatever else is out there in the woods. And you know, I take it all in. I go try new foods. I don't mind eating. Okay, still going. I don't mind eating. I love eating. I love food. I told somebody that last night. Girl, I eat whatever I see. However, I do to moderation. So try new foods, try new things, try to just embrace life in the best way that you can. Why? Because we only get this one time. And I'm sure we, you know, if you're like myself, you probably have lived 1,000 times. However, this one time right here, right now is what you get. And that's what you're taking this opportunity to do. And you're doing it the best that you can in the most vibrant ways that you can, and in ways that inspire you to be yourself even more. So in this journey that I've had over the last 3.5 years or so, I've really come to appreciate my attitude. I've come to appreciate, and sometimes it sucks. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes that attitude get a little snapped off crazy, honey, you know, but at the end of the day, I really appreciate who I am as a person. I appreciate how I play a role in my family. I appreciate just the things in life that I probably wouldn't have gotten to experience had I been in a rut, had I been in a 9-to-5, unhappy, and around people who do not appreciate me. So what do I do now? And then I'm gonna wrap this video. So now I have recently moved back to my hometown. I have always been here. I work every weekend for probably the last 10 years, with a few exceptions. But I've worked every weekend for the last few years, and 10 years or so. But I've worked for the family business for about 19. And so I moved back to my hometown to open a new location, and this location is my very own baby, and I'm so grateful. And then also why I haven't been making videos is because I found my first flip house. Now people say don't tell people your secrets, don't tell people your visions and your dreams, because you know you got some haters out there in the universe. But you know what, y'all can hate all y'all want to, because you know what I do, I take that energy and I transmute it to work for myself. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for my first flip house, and I believe I found it. And so I think I'll be journaling, vlogging, and all that stuff. This new journey that I'm on. Now, if I don't get it, y'all understand. It just didn't work out. But that's what I'm doing, and getting this fine body together so I can travel the world with my boo. I ain't got no man. I ain't lying. I ain't got no man, but he's coming. He's here. He's coming. He's already on his way, and I'm just really getting excited about this thing called life. So keep following me. Find me on IG, Latoria Q, LATORIEAQ. I don't post all the time. I've never been live on there. However, I'm going to get my own courage up and go live on there one of these days, and go live on YouTube and Facebook. I really don't go live. I'm not big on social media, but I'm trying to be, because like I said, that accountability part, the visualization and connecting with other people and speaking things into existence, and just really having a good time in this thing called life is what it's all about. And follow me if you can. Once again, thank you for watching my videos. I know this one is probably the longest one I've done. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for asking questions. If you're wanting to try the tea and the coffee, please feel free to inbox me, or feel free to check out the link. I will ship it to you. I ship it to you really quick. I try to get it to you within 3 to 5 business days. The coffee and the tea, you get 1 pack of coffee. It lasts 1 whole week. It makes a gallon. You drink 1 cup with breakfast, you drink 1 cup with lunch, and you drink 4 ounces, which is optional, with dinner or snack. The coffee you drink in the morning, you get your you get your juice up. You get your energy up, and you move around and you get your blood flowing. And what it does is it cleanses your body and it boosts your energy, and you should be dropping some pounds. Also, I have some other products that I'll be using, but I'm not going to talk about them as much because, like I said, this YouTube is really about just my personal thing, not business for real, but I will be dropping it in. So I'm at 20 minutes now. YouTube probably gonna be like, no, but I'm gonna post it anyway. So y'all have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome, amazing day, and I'll see y'all on the next video.